Coming at you live from 801. Let's boogie, baby. Alright, man. Week 7. Week 7. You know what to do. Hit that bell notification. Come join the team. Because we get money over here, baby. Whew. Hopefully there ain't no games canceled. Especially my Niners versus the Patriots. I don't know what's going on in that facility. But every damn week, they got somebody with COVID. Whether it's Gilmore or Cam, that shit better not happen. Alright. Do it. Giants +4 against the Eagles. I'm gonna go with the Giants, man. The Giants +4 on the Eagles. I know the Eagles look good, but the Giants are looking good too. Sneaky good. So I'm gonna take the points right there. I know it's going to be pretty even. I'm going to take my boy Danny Dimes, baby. I'm going to take Danny Dimes +4. Bengals +3 on the Browns. And you know what? I love Joe Burrow, but I love the Browns even better. My boy OBJ, he's going to come out, have a come-out party. I know he's angry sometimes when he don't get the ball, but who can blame him? Who can blame him? Cowboys versus Washington. The first pick'em game of the season, folks. And you know what? I know the Cowboys throwing their coach under the bus and all that stuff. And Washington, they quietly under turmoil themselves, man. Like, they just, switching around with the quarterbacks. They're going for the first overall pick. They want to win now, but they also kind of don't want to win now. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. They're just a little too talented for the Washington football team, so I'm gonna go with the Cowboys on the pick'em. Lions +2 on the Falcons. I don't know if you heard the last episode, but I said it was do or die for Matt Ryan. And what happened? The owner said, I don't know, I might have to trade Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, reboot the whole roster altogether. You know why? Because we want Trevor Lawrence. So as long as Matt Ryan and Julio Jones is there, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take Falcons -2. I think the Lions are good, not good enough. Panthers +7.5 against the Saints. You know how I feel about the Saints. Michael Thomas may be back, but as long as he's punching his teammates, I know he's under turmoil, cussing out the coach. I don't know how that's going to go down behind closed doors. They've been turning to Emmanuel Sanders a lot. All is forgiven once you're on the field and performing. But I think that leaves a bad taste in their mouth. Plus the Panthers defense is really solid. I'm going to take the Panthers +7.5. Jets +13 against the Bills. You know how I feel about the Jets. Bills -13, no questions asked. Texans +4 against the Packers. Man, I think the Packers really got exposed, but the Bucs are a really good team. They might have been just clicking. You might see the Bucs really go up from here. But the Texans are desperate. The Packers, they came off a big loss, exposing some weaknesses. I'm going to go with the Texans +4. I think Deshaun Watson is just way too desperate. The Titans +2 against the Steelers. Ooh-wee. This is probably the game of the week right here. 2 undefeated teams. Man, this should have happened earlier, but we already know what happens with the Titans. I'm going to take the Steelers -2. I think they got the recipe, man, to stop Derrick Henry. That defense is really, really, really solid. TJ Watt, I believe in him. Tannehill, I think he's okay, but I just think I think the Steelers' offense really gets them. Their receivers are just on point, and sometimes you can expose the Titans on the back end. Cardinals +3.5 against the Seahawks. This is going to be a good one. The Cardinals just came off a big win against the Cowboys. But the Seahawks are the real deal. There's a reason why Russell Wilson is the best QB in the game. If this game is anywhere close, I'll put my money on Russell Wilson 10 out of 10 times. I'm going to take the Seahawks -3.5. If this game is close, Russell Wilson usually comes up on top. 49ers +2.5 against the Patriots. This is a good one. I love my Niners. We do have a hard time against the Patriots just because we have hard time against quarterbacks that can run. And Cam is a different kind of runner because he's a power runner. So that being said, I'm still going with the Niners plus 2.5. You know why? Because Deebo Samuel's, baby. And we just need to get the ball into our playmakers' hands. Jimmy Garoppolo's a revenge game. I'm going to go with the 49ers plus 2.5. Broncos plus 10 against the Chiefs. Broncos came off a big W last week against the Patriots. But, you know, the Chiefs, I'm excited to see Le'Veon Bell there. I'm going to take the Chiefs minus 10. The team is just too talented. Broncos is just way too banged up. Jaguars plus 8 against the Chargers. Chargers are really good, man, but they have a history of playing up and playing down to their competition. That being said, I think the Jaguars plus 8. I think that's a big spread. I don't think the Chargers cover it. Raiders plus 3 against the Bucks. Bucks could be really good. The Raiders are really good. I think this is a measuring stick for the Raiders. I know they beat the Saints. It's time to play against another big team in the Bucks, and they just came off a big win. The Raiders are gonna play really good, but I'm gonna take the Bucks minus 3. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders end up, winning straight up. Bears plus 5.5 against the Rams. This is a really good game. Bears have a really good defense. Rams is a really good team. They just, played against the Niners, and we really know them. It's a division game, man. So, you know what? When in doubt, go with the points. I'm going to go with Bears plus 5.5. I just really think that defense keeps them in any game. Any game, I don't care. That defense always travels. Khalil Mack on your team. Ain't too many worries, bro. Obviously, the two best defenders in the league is gonna go at it. I'm gonna take the Bears plus 5.5. So that's my picks. Lock them in. My lock of the week. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. But you know why? Because they're desperate. If they lose, McCarthy's out of there, bro. So I'm gonna take the Cowboys as my lock. Dum dum. No, Mike McCarthy, you're on the hot seat already. I feel bad, but not really, because I'm not a Cowboys fan, so I don't really care. So we're gonna leave it at that. Anyways, peace.